3, though. You know what? I've been good lately. I had a carrot. I can have 3 Snickers.
It was a baby carrot that you dunked in up to the wrist in fucking ranch dressing.
It took me a moment to catch up to the wrist. And then swallow it up to the elbow. Just as your physician stared on in terror.
I had a salad today. Just egg salad.
Egg salad. And
no bread and just egg salad.
Just pull out the ranch and sit there for a minute, dumping it out until it gets to the end, and it's just like little strands of dressing coming out, so they really tap on the bottom to get the last of it out. Then run their tongue around the inside to scrape it clean.
Just like toying with the fucking rim of the ranch bottle as they're hoping it all comes out. Coworkers just looking at them like, what the fuck are they doing?
It's like, hey, my wife is happy, and they think it's a sexual thing, but they look at his wife and she's doing the same thing. It's like, I sure am, honey. Oh
yeah.
Bayonetta apparently weighs 2,000 pounds because she falls with a lot of force.
Oh, I love the door opening sound. Mm-hmm. Well, it makes sense. I mean, she's very powerful.
Yeah.
She could have some mass to her.
It's like Gander's staff. What the fuck? Oh yeah.
Who's the one homunculus that just has in Full Metal Alchemist who has just tons of mass?
Oh, that's Envy.
Yeah, she could be like that. Mm-hmm. Just super heavy, full of all sorts of power. Mm-hmm. Oh, what's happening?
We're fighting another enemy. He's probably gonna take a swipe. Oh no, we fought these guys before.
So,
the rat!
Yeah,
the rat!
The rat! That shouldn't have been there.
Oh, man!
No! So cute!
The illusion breaks. The illusion of how they do this just completely shatters.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it's still just the thing. They put a fucking JPEG there in such a way that it looks like it's a big cathedral. Oh.
Yeah, and then
that fucking rat.
They don't render the rat with anything. It's just they rendered that rat to just be on its own little layer, and it just ran around with no background.
Yeah, I wonder if they did. I wonder if that was an oversight, or if just once in a while the rat's pathing just brings it in that exact spot, and we just happen to get it on camera.
Well, we got another really strange kind of bug like that, where you were doing that one torture attack with the wheel, and you're kicking it, but the wheel is like up on a staircase and you're down on the ground floor. And it just looks really fucking weird.
I kind of remember that one. Yeah.
I don't remember when it happens, but yeah, that's a thing.
If you want glitches though, Jeremy, you should watch Firewatch. I'm sure you watched it, Jerry. You're loyal.
Yeah, Jeremy.
You got to that part where I was afraid the game was about to just burn on us. Firewatch burn.
Get all your friends to watch and subscribe, Jeremy.
Come on. We want that internet money.
Where's that subreddit at, Jeremy?
We can't make it ourselves.
I don't want to go on a fucking Reddit anymore, Jeremy.
God, that place is just a hive of shitbags.
I made one post because I found the Let's Play subreddit. And I was like, oh, cool. Maybe this is a place where people post their Let's Play links. And I post it, and I'm like, maybe I should read the rules, because it's probably fucking dumb. I read the rules, and the first rule is don't post links to videos or channel. So I go delete it, because I'm like, I don't want all the hate.
Yeah.
And it'll get deleted anyway, and I'm like, I might as well just fucking delete it now before anyone sees it, hopefully. And I'm like, what is the goddamn point? And so there's apparently something called Update Monday, where it's just a thread where everyone's like, hi, I did a thing. And I'm like, I just posted something real quick, and then I will never go back.
Yeah.
I don't want to see what became of it, like good or bad.
The most value we get out of that would be on Monday, just posting everything we posted in the last... Not links to it, but just chronicling everything we posted in the last week. And so people looking at it week after week after week might see, wow, these guys have been posting on a regular schedule for an extended period.
I think I can stomach Reddit enough to do that once a week.
Yeah, if it's just like... Next week, it's like, oh, it was Wild Arms episodes 52 through 56.
Yeah.
Then Bayo episodes 1 through 3, and Super Hot episodes 1 through 3.
Yeah, I'll do that. I can handle that.
Yeah, and then get out.
Like
just like those guys who have to clean up radiation, but they can only be in there for 30 seconds at a time.
And you know, and the thing is I'm sure that some people would have some genuine feedback.
Yeah.
And it would be nice, and I'd appreciate it. And anyone who takes the time to respond is, it's great. But I just don't want to.
No,
I don't want to.
Well, forums anywhere on the internet are just shitty, and then Reddit is, as I understand, just a bunch of forums.
Yeah.
So it's like what the fuck? Oh, we don't step on that stuff, I guess. So it's like, any given pipe might be filled with shit.
Yeah.
But then you get to the waste processing plant.
Oh.
Reddit is the waste processing plant of the internet, except it doesn't process anything; it just collects it.
No, dude, they can post news stories without having to fact check first, so it can get out there first to the public eye. But doesn't that also mean that since it's not fact checked, it could be fucking wrong? No, bro.
That's what we're talking about. Yeah. Which that leverage hooks a leg up. Just that little bit of oomph.
Yeah.
I love...
That's when I first noticed it.
Yeah. I love when gaming sites quote people from Reddit and whatnot. And it's like BongLord69 says that Final Fantasy 15 is going to come out June 31st or whatever.
Look at me struggle to not remember the fucking... like, you're supposed to walk up that wall, and I'm just like, nope, let me just make this happen. But yeah, anyway. So.
Yeah, just... It's like watching a child put on their parents' pants. You're like, I'm daddy! It's,
I am game journalist.
I am journalism!
I am journalism.
With our source, BongLord69 and MILFHunter1414.
Thanks for coming to... What one of those sites that just aggregates fucking just shit from the internet. Yeah. They don't really write stories. Not more than half the time they don't write stories.
Oh, sure. Yeah, it's really hard for me to read any gaming website because I go to them like, it's like, say, Destructoid, Polygon, and Kotaku. It's like, okay, you two clearly just took the story from this one.
Yeah.
You abbreviated what is already an abbreviation of a story,
and you just link to
and then
the
you just link to it, and like they're all doing that with each other, and then the breadth of content I want just isn't there.
Yeah,
it's the only reason that I still like Game Informer at all is sometimes they do have interesting articles.
Yeah,
for all the almost payola they have going on over at Game Informer.
I haven't.
They do get to sit down and talk with people from time to time.
Yeah, I haven't. I don't even know if my digital subscription is still current, but I haven't read it in a very long time. I just get all my news from podcasts because it seems to be the easiest way.
Yeah, the best friends and whatnot are always scrolling Reddit and finding the stories from MILFHunter1414 and BongLord69. No, wait, I think BongLord69 is Max Scoville's Tumblr, which he does as a joke.
Nice.
Because everything else he has is, at Max Scoville or whatever, and or you can find me at Instagram at BongLord69. Yep. So if it comes from BongLord69, it might actually be a credible source.
Yeah, I'm waiting for, let's see, so next week then I'll be going on to Reddit on Monday for the Monday update.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine, I'm just really hoping more than anything for no comments than any comments, because I'll feel obligated to reply to some, and then some I'll be, obviously wouldn't reply to if they were, just weren't helpful in any kind of way. Yeah. And I really ought to try to get into the community of some sort, but I just, how we are. Like
I know how we are.
We just don't seem to get along with the same people that like the same things we do.
Very rarely do we meet someone who likes the same things we do, and we go, "Oh, you're a cool guy."
Yeah.
At the Nightwish concert, I'm surrounded by people who obviously love Nightwish.
Yeah.
Like, they love them enough to wear a Nightwish shirt to the Nightwish concert, which isn't something you're supposed to do, but they did it. Anyway, they're fans, but I'm like, oh, I can't imagine hanging out with you in any context, Mr. Vampire.
Yeah.
I was standing next to a couple of people for most of the concert, and I'm like, I know these motherfuckers have a Vampire the Masquerade rule book in their house. There's no way they're not going back and crawling into their coffin-shaped bed.
Coffins are supposed to be pretty comfortable, though.
Probably. I don't know. They're all quilted and shaped just right, so you can't really. Yeah, you're not boxed in, but you're not. You can move around a bit. I don't know.
Yeah, it's just one of those things where it's not that I feel like I'd be above taking any criticism or any feedback. I just don't want to hear it. Like anything that I feel like would be brought up, like, oh, you guys could try this. I'm sure. And this sounds like a dick thing to say, but I'm sure we would have thought of it already, or we already know it, but we choose not to.
Because it gets to a point where you have a volume of content and not quality necessarily, but the amount of work you can put into it. Where if you're just putting out if we take like a 1 hour playthrough of something, we want to condense it. Like this is gonna be all we do for this whole game. It's just this 1 hour video. We might record 3 hours, 4 hours, and then I will go through and parse it out and do many hours of work for that one video. But when you're playing through Wild Arms and we have to do 56 videos worth of stuff, there's just a level of effort you can't do because you don't have time for that. Not that I don't take pride in trying to make our videos as good as they can be, but
we do other things.
Yeah. There's other stuff that we do. If this was our full-time job, you can bet I would look into what can I do, what can I do to get the audio as clean as it can be, in both while recording and then clean it up in post. So it's absolutely perfect. What can I do? How I would run experiments for days to be like, what is the exact best way to render these videos?
I love that she just holds her fucking leg up the whole time.
I know, the whole time. And then suplexes it.
Oh, wow.
But on a forum like Reddit, I would welcome the criticism and the feedback.
Yeah.
I would welcome that, but I don't want to trudge through the shit.
Exactly.
I don't want to get down on my knees and go down into my elbows so that everything but my torso is covered in filth, just to maybe drag out a couple of diamonds.
I will take
maybe
if any feedback or criticism gets directly commented on the videos, then I'll look at it because they took the time to watch the video and then commented on it directly there.
Well, you would hope they took time to watch the video, but a lot of people don't.
And so if it's like, I just don't want to go to Reddit, and I don't want to read, and then I don't want to go, who's this person anyway? Like, what do they have? Like, what are they doing so right that they feel like they can give me critique? And that, I think, just it kind of goes with being an artist too, and critique is like your life, right?
Yeah.
That's just what you deal with. You critique, you take it, you give it, and you also know how to to defend your stuff and the choices you make and stuff like that. But it gets to a point where, like, if someone who doesn't draw as good as I draw critiques me, it's not that I won't take it into consideration, but I'm also going to be like, So, and it's not that we're good at this.
No, we're.
But
I honestly don't think we're bad.
But just, I don't know, if someone with a shitload of followers and a shitload of subscribers and videos and views comes up and they're like, hey, this is what you'll do or what you should do, I'm gonna go, oh, thanks, that's cool.
Exactly. Again, that's feedback.
Yeah.
And I think the people who have the level of skill where they could give us constructive feedback would be, the people who would give us constructive feedback would be at a level of skill where we would be willing to listen to them anyway.
And they wouldn't be on the Let's Play subreddit. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that I doubt.
Probably not. Yeah.
I doubt once you reach a certain level of success with your YouTube channel that you keep coming back. I don't know. It's like,
but they might. There might be some people who it's like Reddit and this subreddit in particular were responsible for me finding any success.
Yeah.
And so if I can help anyone, I'm going to. So I'm gonna come back to the place where it happened. There might not be, but there might be.
I just have I think what I'm getting at is I just have a hard time with people.
Yeah.
And it's always difficult. I'm trying to be more open and stuff to meeting and talking with new people, but it's so hard.
Yeah, I have a very hard time with people, and for some reason I keep finding myself in customer service positions to the point where it's like, oh, this government position is like $18.70 an hour to start. Fuck it, I'll embrace customer service just for $18.70. Yeah, okay. I can handle it.
And then I'm like, I hate customers and dealing with people. I'm gonna draw stuff for a living.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have to deal with customers and people still. Oh no.
I hate people. And people are they're all over Reddit. If Reddit didn't have people, it'd be a lot better. If it was just robots writing content for robots. Man, I want that website.
I guess what I'm getting at is, if any of you from that subreddit are watching this and are like, wow, this guy's a dick, think for a moment and go and just realize that if you're the person that saw my post on Reddit and you came to this channel and watched, I'm not talking about you. I guess,
Unless you're an asshole.
Unless you're then like, play Call of Duty, bro, or something. I don't know.
If they earnestly want us to play Call of Duty, it might not be the worst thing. They might be a pleasant bro who just likes Call of Duty.
Yeah.
They might be a douchebag, but they might just be like, oh, dude, it's really fun. You should give it a try. Come on.
I would go Redbox, the latest whatever shooter thing.
Yeah, I bet it's fun for a few hours. We could just blitz through the story mode and pay X to hold our respects.
But
I'm still making that joke.
God. There's just something about it, that part of the game, watching that, and it's like you have to pay your respects. Yeah. You can't just choose not to, and then someone gets pissed at you or something.
And it's not just part of an automatic cutscene, and then you take control. It's a fucking button prompt.
I mean,
like, you don't need to make every aspect of a game interactive.
Yeah, it could just happen.
Yeah.
Like, but the fact that it makes you pay your respects. Fuck that. I will throw the controller on the ground until it hits the X button and go, there. I paid my fucking respects. Nothing against the armed forces or anything, but don't make me pay my fucking respects via video game.
Yeah.
Not one a previous entry in the fucking franchise had me walk through an airport just sawing people down with a machine gun. Oh, look, we got a platinum.
A pure platinum, even.
Wow.
No damage.
I like how Platinum shamelessly inserts themselves in everything in their games.
Everything. Wait till you get to the end of Wonderful 101.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's just already so much, like the P and the star, and then
the P-star.
The P-star, yeah. Platinum rating.
Yeah.
That's great.
Oh, this motherfucker.
I also feel like, obviously we want this to be successful, but we are doing this more like as a fun, and
we're doing this for fun and as a hobby and as a way to kind of synchronize our gaming experiences
and to just play games.
Yeah. It gives us an excuse to play through a game. Like, I haven't played through Wild Arms with the Crash Bandicoot games in years, and I'd forgotten how much I enjoyed Crash Bandicoot. So that was actually beneficial to me.
And it's kind of like when I was doing my comic regularly, and I did that one Zelda comic and it blew up.
Yeah.
And I never really did a video game comic again. It's like, someone was like, you should keep doing video game comics. And I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Like, I want to this is not really a job or something for me. It's just something I want to do, and I don't want to just pander towards one thing.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is in a similar vein where, we threw the, Firewatch in there, and I, just because it was
new, and people were talking about it, but we were curious.
We were curious, so we'll throw the occasional, trending game in the channel.
And there are games I put on our calendar that will be trending. We'll be playing them because we're interested in them, though, not because we think like, okay, people are going to be talking about Star Fox, they're going to be talking about Final Fantasy 15, so we better be playing those. Granted, I want to take advantage of that. That's only intelligent. That's why I have us picking up Star Fox on Friday and posting the first video on Monday.
Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, we're gonna be.
I'm being pragmatic about it.
When does that come out again?
Ooh, April 20 something.
Oh man. Awesome. Anyway.
But I'm being pragmatic about it.
Yeah.
But
no time for daydreaming.
Her mouth didn't move. Or maybe that was Jean. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah,
but the fact is, we're only playing games that we're excited for and want to play. Not like, oh, this is being hyped right now. I better hop on this hype train, play Call of Duty or what, The Division.
Yeah. And it's just I like the approach of just do what you do. Yeah, take the advice when it comes, but just this is such a ridiculous battle.
I know.
I wouldn't have fun if I was doing everything that was advised to us in order to make this successful. I'm having fun doing it the way we're doing it, and that's really what matters most.
And I want us to attract an audience, but I want us to attract an audience who likes what we're doing, basically. Because then we have to, if we did that for a little bit, we're like, let's just, for like the next 6 months, let's just play the games everyone's talking about. Even if it costs us some money on games that we wouldn't otherwise play. If let's say that built us an audience, and then we're suddenly regularly getting like 10,000 views a video or something which to us would be astronomical.
Yeah.
Now we're pigeonholed.
We have to.
We have to keep doing this. We have to keep playing games that people are hyped about. And if we want to play like, why don't we play Revengeance, or why don't we play, I don't know, Jet Moto? Why don't we figure out how to get that thing working so we can play Dinosaurs for Hire? There's a goddamn video game for you, Jeremy. Yeah. Dinosaurs for Hire. I'll never stop saying it. We could do that, but then these 10,000 regular viewers would just abandon us. And then play more of blank or whatever.
And then if any potential viewers that we would have garnered by playing the games that we wanted to have played, we would have missed on that opportunity to pick them up.
And I don't think people give so much of a care about I guess the commercialization aspect of it. Like, they wouldn't care that we're doing it to make money, but I think it would rankle them if it suddenly seemed like we were pandering.
Yeah. And
that's a very small distinction. I'm not prepared to define what it is, but trust me, it exists in my mind.
And and the thing is everyone who's gonna get views from playing Call of Duties and the other similar games, I feel like that market's already pretty cornered.
Yeah, exactly. Those people are just there.
Yeah. And it just wouldn't be as fun.
No, it wouldn't.
We're just having fun.
It sucks that the audio for these first 3 parts of Bayonetta, this is probably episode, I'm gonna guess this is episode 9 right now, maybe 10. At the most, this is episode 10.
Yeah.
So the first 10 episodes are just recording after the fact, but it sucks that the audio got lost because we're just having such a good time.
Yeah.
You're seeing it for the first time. I haven't seen it in 7 years. It's basically new to me, even though I know all about Bayonetta. But if we were playing games that we weren't enthusiastic about, just to try and pander to our audience, it'd be clear that we're not having a good time. And then it wouldn't be as appealing to people. The Let's Plays I enjoy playing are the ones where I can tell they're either having a good time or they're really miserable.
Yeah.
But still being enthusiastic about their misery. Like I'm gonna name drop Best Friends one more time, their Minecraft playthrough that's going on right now. Their Minecraft story mode, where it starts off and it's just a picture of a dumpster fire.
Is that game just shit or something?
It's not shit, but it's not great. It's definitely the Telltale is stretching themselves thin, and their formula is no longer interesting.
I bet they peaked around the Adventures from the Borderlands.
Probably. I have that. We should probably play it.
Because it sounds like they became self-aware enough of their own gimmick to be like, hey, like they make jokes about all the Telltale hallmarks, like so and so will remember that, or something. Like they make jokes about it, I guess, and it's supposed to be pretty good. Look at all we missed. But we got that one pure platinum.
Ooh.
Not enough to not give us that.
We also got a platinum on the very first encounter. I forget what that was, but it was probably a baby encounter.
I get some platinums on 101, like go back to a previous stage, and I'll go through an encounter with no damage, and I'm like, yeah!
Oh, yeah.
I'm the best!
Yeah, I did that a lot in Bayo 2, because I wanted to keep playing it. Like, we got done with Bayo, and as fun as it is, it does have its frustrations to where I'm hesitant to go back to it, but Bayo 2 doesn't have them. It just doesn't. It doesn't have any of those little nagging issues that make me think of this one and go, eh. Like, I just sat down and I want to keep playing Bayo 2. I want to keep playing this game. I don't want to stop playing this game.
Round over. That voice.
Speaking of, I think we're almost done here, but speaking of how much I dislike people, the main reason I'm playing Final Fantasy XII right now is because I remembered, this is basically a single-player MMO. So I get all the fun of an MMO without all the people. It's great. It's so great.